Meatloaf. I am not a big fan of Meatloaf, believe it or not. I don't know why. I've never been a big fan of Meatloaf. For a band name, that's fire. That's so fire. A little eccentric, but fire. Because when you hear Meatloaf, if somebody just walked up to you and said, "Hey, who you listening to?" and you said Meatloaf, like, you could just tell just off of curiosity alone, that would be pretty, I guess, advertising. But still, like, I would assume that if they walked into a label right now, a music label, and the music executive said, "All right, who are you guys?" and you said Meatloaf, I mean, they would have had to have had plenty of talent to stay in that office, because that's just again, I like it. It's actually dope when you really think about it. But I'm sure they caught some slack or some flack because of that name. And when I saw this was requested, I thought I was getting pranked. I'm like, Meatloaf, Paradise by the Dashboard Light. What the hell are y'all talking about? And then I looked it up and saw that it was a real thing. So, because this is our first reaction to Meatloaf, I definitely need some context. I need to know who and what I'm looking at. So, oh no, this is one person. The thumbnail kind of looked like it was a whole band. So this is a person. The first thing that pops up on Google, why is meat? Oh, maybe they're talking about the real food. But the first thing that popped up is, why is Meatloaf called Meatloaf? Okay. Michael Lee Aday, known professionally as Meatloaf, was an American rock singer. Oh, he passed last year. January 20th, 2022. I swear, man, like, this shit is getting worse and worse. Every time I just get introduced to somebody, a good portion of them just passed away. Damn, that's crazy. Wow. We're almost coming up on a year of his death. That's so sad, man. He was an American rock singer and actor with a powerful, wide-ranging voice, famous for his theatrical live shows. He is on the list of best-selling music artists. His Bat Out of Hell trilogy, Bat Out of Hell, Bat Out of Hell 2, Back into Hell, and Bat Out of Hell 3, The Monster is Loose, has sold more than 100 million records worldwide. The first album stayed on the charts for over 9 years. As of 2016, still sold an estimate 200,000 copies annually, and is on the list of best-selling albums. So his family should be just fine. Still doing 200,000 a year for something that came out. The first one came out in 1977. And still does 200,000 a year. I mean, to create something that great that people still buy in a mass 40 years later, that is impressive. He was born in Dallas. He died in Nashville, Tennessee. He's classified as hard rock and heavy metal. He was signed to Atlantic, Virgin Records, Mercury, MCA, RCA. I've heard of those. He won a Grammy for Best Solo Rock Performance for the song "I'd Do Anything for Love." That's fire. The key to his success was his popularity in Europe, especially in the United Kingdom and Ireland. That's dope. So he really made his mark internationally, which is, I'm finding out, is the case for a lot of artists, especially rock. Rock is like America, from what I've been reading from like the past few bands. It almost seems as though America takes a while to really embrace new rock acts, but once we love them, we love them. So that, unless I'm completely read that wrong, because he's from here, unlike a lot of the bands I reacted to. A lot of bands, AC/DC Australia, I just did Def Leppard, I think they're Europe, just so many groups that I reacted to over the past couple of months are literally from everywhere but America. And I'm curious to know why he was embraced internationally more than here in the States. I would love to find that out. But this is Meatloaf, Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Paradise by the Dashboard Light. I want to figure out get a good understanding before we start. But I don't know. The dashboard light, clearly a car dashboard, and all of the lights in front of you. You know, you got your gas tank light, you got the speedometer, you got the check oil engine light. You like Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Unless he's talking about another dad. I don't know. I'm really excited to hear, because between his name, and I want to find out why they called him Meatloaf, but I'll find that out afterwards. Between his name and the title of this song, I gotta hear it. I gotta know what's going on. Let's go. Big boy.
Well, I remember every little thing as if it happened on me yesterday. Walking by the lake and there was not another car inside. And I never had a girl looking any better than you did. And all the kids at school, they were wishing they were me that night.
Who is this? That voice is coming out of him. Who is this dude? Okay. I know we not even 30 seconds in. I got so many questions, and I just want to go ahead and ask him. One, his hair is phenomenal. His hair is phenomenal. I don't know why that's the first thing I want to say. His hair is phenomenal. Two, I'm going to assume he had dancers on the stage, or who was that woman on stage that he was flirting with? Because she loved him and he loved her. I don't know who she was, but that caught me off guard. Three, this just caught me so off guard. His voice, so for one, is giving me almost, well, it is rock and roll. I was about to say it's giving me a country vibe, but it reminds me of early rock and roll, like early Elvis. Early, like, that's what it's reminding me of. Like Little Richard. It almost reminded me of Tutti Frutti a little bit. You know what? Let me just put this mic down. Just listen. This I got so many questions, y'all. I got so many questions.
Our bodies are so close and tight. It never felt so good, it never felt so right. And we're glowing like the metal on the edge of the night. Glowing like the metal on the edge of the night. Come on, hold on tight. Well, come on, hold on tight. Going slowly, slowly in the deep dark night. I can see paradise by the dashboard light.
Ain't no doubt about it, we were doubly blessed. 'Cause we were barely 17 and we were barely dressed.
Ain't no doubt about it. Baby, got to go and shout it. Ain't no doubt about it. We were doubly blessed. 'Cause we were barely 17 and we were barely dressed. Baby, don't you hear my heart? You gotta drown out the radio. I've been waiting so long for you to come along and have some fun. Well, I gotta let you know, no, you're never gonna regret it. So open up your eyes, I got a big surprise. It'll feel alright, but I wanna make your motor run. And now our bodies are so close and tight. It never felt so good, it never felt so right. And we're glowing like the metal on the edge of a night. Glowing like the metal on the edge of a night. Come on, hold on tight. Well, come on, hold on tight. Going slowly, slowly in the deep dark night.
I have so many questions. So already I want to apologize to the woman. She's the lead vocalist. Who is she? 2, he is this is a music video, but it's a stage performance. There's not a part of the stage he has not touched. He is all over the place. He is, I mean, the song, we were 17 and we were barely dressed. I just got so many questions. I'm like, who, what am I, what, this is crazy. He is owning this performance in this video. The hair flips, the kicking, the running, the jumping, the commanding the stage. He is killing this. The song is fire, but the lyric, I gotta read the lyrics afterwards. I got so many questions.
You got to do what you can, and let
forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever?
Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning.
What is this? I don't know what's going on, but I do know I cannot take my eyes off of it. What is happening? I thought I was about to watch a porn for 30 seconds. I also thought I was watching a baseball game. I also thought I was watching a music video. And now I'm watching like a soap opera theater performance. What am I watching? I thought this was a song, but now I'm starting to think this is a show, like a theater show called Paradise by the Dashboard Light. What am I watching? I'm almost scared to press play.
Well, let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Well, let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. Well, let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Well, let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning.
I gotta know right now, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? What's it gonna be, boy? Come on. I can wait all night. What's it gonna be, boy? Yes or no? What's it gonna be, boy? Yes or no?
Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Well, let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning.
I gotta know right now.
Let me sleep on it.
Will you love me
Baby, baby,
forever?
let me sleep on it.
Will you never leave me?
Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. I'll tell you in the morning.
Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever?
Let me sleep on it.
Will you love me forever?
Let me sleep on it.
Will you love me forever?
What did I just watch? I'm tempted to say that I just watched a musical, but y'all told me this was a music video. I have so many. I have so many things to say, and I don't know how to say any of them. For one, I don't know why he reminded me of Jack Black in like School of Rock or something. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I don't know why. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to do research. And I'm not going to say anything until I get answers to my questions. I want to click off. By all means, please click off. The woman in the Meatloaf video, Paradise by the Dashboard Light, is rocker Ellen Foley. Is best known as the powerhouse voice behind Meatloaf's multi-platinum 1977 legendary duet Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Ellen with then boyfriend Mick Jones of The Clash. So correct me if I'm wrong. Wait. Okay. That was answer one. Okay. That was question one. I have so many questions. It was written by Jim Steinman. It was released in 1977 on the album Bat Out of Hell, with vocals by American musician Meatloaf alongside Ellen Foley. An uncommonly long song for a single, it has become a staple of classic rock radio and has been described as the greatest rock duet. Wow. It was recorded in Woodstock, New York. Released on Epic Records. Both Steinman and Rundrick were influenced by Phil Spector and his Wall of Sound, and Rundgren crafted arrangements translated from Steinman's vision of what the song should be. Jim Steinman has stated that he wanted to write the ultimate car and sex song in which everything goes horribly wrong in the end. The song is divided into 3 parts. Paradise. The song opens with a male and female character reminiscing about days as a young high school couple on a date. They are parking by a lake and having fun, experiencing Paradise by the Dashboard Light. until the young male character insists they're gonna go all the way tonight. Part 2, baseball broadcast. The male character's advances are mirrored by New York Yankees announcer Phil Rizzuto broadcasting a portion of a baseball game that serves as a metaphor for the male character's attempts to achieve his goal, accompanied by funk instrumentation and back and forth dialogue between the male and female characters. Just as the male character is about to score via the suicide squeeze, the female character interjects, telling him to stop right there. She refuses to go any further unless the male character first promises to love her forever and marry her. Reluctant to make such a long-term commitment, the male character repeatedly asks her to consent and promises to give his answer in the morning. Jesus, I can't even read any. I'm so mind fucked right now. The female character remains steadfast, and the male character finally offers his promise. I started swearing to my God and on my mother's grave that I would love you to the end of time. Part 3, praying for the end of time. This is amazing. It's literally a musical. It was a musical. That was 3 songs in one, but it was a musical. Back in the present, both characters express how each can no longer stand the other. Remaining true to the vow he made on the night in the past, he is now praying for the end of time to arrive and relieve him from his obligation. The song gradually fades out, juxtaposing his gloomy, "It was a long ago, it was far away, it was so much better than it is today," with her nostalgic, "It never felt so good, it never felt so right. We were glowing like the metal on the edge of a knife." That was a musical. It peaked at number 39 on Billboard Hot 100. It went platinum in just about every country. I don't know. I don't know. That was one of the most incredible videos I've ever seen. I'm going to classify it as a musical. I do not think I watched a music video. That was one of the most incredible musicals I've ever seen. Ellen Foley and Mike Lee, aka Meatloaf, were phenomenal. Vocally, he did so many different things. I thought I could characterize his voice. I can't. He was phenomenal. His voice was incredible. His energy was unmatched. His creativity and his performance I don't know what I don't know. I don't know. Please, please, please request more. I gotta see more of this guy. And I'm not gonna lie to you. If I don't do it for y'all, I'm just gonna do it by myself. Because I gotta find out who this guy is. I do. Thank y'all for watching. I'm not even gonna do my regular outro because I'm so mind fucked. I thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.